recording, so started. All right. Let me just. I was entrusted to do a watch party. So I have no idea on how to do the watch party here. Is it here? That's said. Anybody knows how to do a watch party? Can you guys let me know how to do it? Is it from here? Nope. My. Okay, sorry, I'm wasting a little bit time here, but it's okay. Some audience keep coming in, and then we can actually start the video, guys. So how do we actually do this watch party? I saw the watch party icons in the home page of Facebook just now. Let me just try that. We are actually still live, so let me just go to marketing the group, and then the live video is there, and then all right, I think we can do this. Is that how we do it? So share the group, so start watch party. How do I do this? Start watch party. Let's move this. I think it's good. I think we are good. All right, guys, let's get started to today's video, guys. So in today's video, but before that, let me just tell you guys, my name is Praveen Dore from Dice University, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you on how to do a Facebook ads, a proper Facebook ads with Clickbank, guys. So using the offer from Clickbank. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first choose an offer from Clickbank, and then we're going to go to landerize, a landing page builder, a landing page software, so that we can actually create a landing page. And then we're going to go and create our tracking software using volume. And finally we'll be going to the Facebook ads manager to go ahead and do some ads over here. So let's begin with the first one, guys. So the first thing that we're going to sign in into Clickbank. So I would highly suggest you to go ahead and sign up into Clickbank. It's really easy to get signed up into Clickbank. There's no verification or a lot of screening which requires. That means that the effort of you getting in is pretty much very less, and that's one of the biggest reason why people actually love Clickbank so much. Let me just, yep, we are still recording. Okay, just want to reconfirm, guys. So once you have already signed up and then you have already logged in, so the first place that you have to do is go to the marketplace section, this one over here. And then now you can actually choose a niche. You can choose a sub particular niche, and then you can choose the offer from that particular niche and all this kind of stuff. But when you're using a Facebook ads, what I would highly suggest you to do is find a product. Use this particular technique, guys. You can see this section over here, find a product. So you gotta go ahead and press this one over here, and once you press this one, sort this by gravity. So what it means by gravity is how many people have actually purchased this item in the last 30 days. That is what gravity actually means, right? So the higher the gravity, the better the offer is. And I will not choose any offer which has a gravity lesser than 30, guys. So you have to keep all this in mind, and you can actually see the offers. And what we will highly need when we are choosing a particular Facebook offer is we need the affiliate page to have something regarding the Facebook demographics, the keywords, and all these kind of stuff, guys. So I've actually seen, I did own a particular offer before with for Facebook using the tax woodworking, this one. So this particular offer, if you take a look at this one, when you take a look at the affiliate page, right, you can actually see over here the affiliate page is here. So take me to the resources page. Let me just show you guys. So when you actually go here, right, you can actually see the demographic and Facebook section. So there's actually a section for demographic and Facebook ads. And not this is only a sample offer, guys. There's actually a lot of offer which has similar affiliate pages like this. So in this particular page you can actually choose what is your they will actually tell you what is the best targeted group, age group, what male, which country can actually use, what is the target interest that you can actually use, and all these kind of stuff, guys, which is pretty amazing, if you ask me. And then you can also go ahead and see how they do their Facebook ads, what where you should actually start their Facebook ads with. So mobile and news feed, and then use Facebook compliant links or your own domain. Do not use your main affiliate link. That's why we need a landing page and all this kind of stuff, guys. So it's pretty neat, right? So you need to find certain offers which is something like this. Let's check out this one. Let's just see, but we are gonna use that's woodworking, guys. But let's check out this offer whether it has similar thing or not. So let me just go here. Say go to resources page. Let's just check out and see. What do you mean by my affiliate ID is not there? That's my affiliate ID, guys. That's my Clickbank ID. Okay, that's bullshit, guys. Okay, whatever. So this one you can't do this. So let's check out this one. For example, 12-minute affiliate system. uh, you can actually see, right, they have a lot of tools here that you can actually use, but they do not have a specific tool catering for Facebook ads. And when you're running an Facebook ads, make sure you're very particular about the niche. You know how strict Facebook can actually get with their ads, with their creatives, right? So we want something which you can actually run in Facebook. Like, let's say why the 12 minutes just now it's not there is because is an offer that is a particular niche that Facebook does not actually allows them to run. So you have to keep these kind of things in mind. So that's why we actually choose an offer with this kind of affiliate page, so we can actually know that this particular offer does actually runs in Facebook. Actually seen few more. I don't know why I cannot see anything right now, but let me just check out whether I can find few more or not. But that's woodworking is the one that I actually remember. Yeah, this one over here. Diabetes, right? Diabetes freedom. You can actually see ad headlines, and they actually have this for Facebook, right? Okay, so they ask you to do all this kind of stuff. So remember to use this kind of stuff when you're actually using the Facebook. So they actually gives you, you see, they actually give you a very good article, guys. So this is ad policy, blah blah blah. It's very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. But they do not have a description, right? That's sad. So things like this, at least they have something that offers you and does tell you that this is actually for Facebook, right? So we want this kind of offer. So take your time, choose a very beautiful offer, something like that, and then you can actually go ahead and start building a landing page. So we are actually choosing this particular offer that we want to do. That's woodworking. And then that's it, guys. That's the end of the first step, which is choosing the offer. So let's go to the next step where we are going to build our landing page. So what we're going to use is we're going to use Landrise. So Landrise is a normal landing page builder. It's just almost the same like other landing page builder like ClickFunnels, Lead Page, and all that. But what differentiates Landrise compared to them is that with Landrise you can actually obtain your landing page that you build automatically to your Amazon S3, which will make your landing page to load pretty fast. And if you're an affiliate marketer using all these kind of landing page builder, you would actually know that one of the major reason and one of the major big problems of all these landing page is because all this landing page builder is that the landing page loads pretty slow, and this will actually reduce your CTR rate very low, and this actually makes your conversion rate to go low as well. Colin actually created Landrise, so he knows this issue, so he actually created Landrise to cater this problem, a landing page software specially catering for affiliate marketers, guys. So there's actually a 14 days free trials available for Landrise. I don't know where is the link, but if you're watching this in YouTube, then the link should be in the description below. So let's get started, guys. Let's log in into Landrise. So once you log in into Landrise, this is how Landrise will look like. So they did a little bit modification on the interface to make it look a little bit more nicer and all this kind of stuff. So the first thing that I would highly suggest you to do is once you're in Landrise, please go to the getting started section. So in this getting started section, you will have few videos, 5 videos if I'm not mistaken. Step one on how to actually use Landrise. Step two to how to actually create Amazon S3. Step three, how to connect your Amazon S3 with Landrise. Step four, how to connect to Landrise support team, and step five, how to schedule an onboarding call. These are very important steps, guys, and especially step two and step three, because one of the biggest difference of Landrise, like I told you, is that you can actually build your landing page and you can straight away upload your landing page to your Amazon S3. And to do that, you need to first set up your Amazon S3, and it can be a little bit hard work without a proper manual, proper guide on how to do it. But we do have a proper step-by-step video and step-by-step guide, so there's no need for you to actually worry. Just follow this step. It might take you a little bit, somewhere around 30 minutes to do that, but you only need to do it once. Set up your domain and connect your domain with your Landrise, guys. Then you can actually utilize Landrise for its full potential. So if you're a person who does not like to see all these kind of videos, then you can actually go to the support section over here. And once you're in the support section over here, you can actually you can actually read everything which is in the video, but it's in a text format. For example, how to create a landing page from templates, blah blah blah, and how to set up your Amazon S3, how to set up your S3 SSL certificate, S3 bucket, and all these kind of stuff, guys. How to connect your Amazon S3 with your Landrise, how to create a bucket, how to create a policy, and all this kind of stuff. So make sure you check all this out, and then you can actually go ahead and use a proper you can actually utilize Landrise for its proper potential, guys. So this is something very new. Link saver image library, I've never seen this, so this might be a new feature. I'll come back with that again later on, but then it's okay. Let's start building our landing page, guys. So it's pretty simple to build a landing page, guys. So all you gotta do is just hit create new landing page, and it will actually bring you to this particular page where there's actually available templates for you that you can actually use to create your landing page. So currently there's 26 templates. Previously, when we look at Landrise, there was only 20 templates. That's why Landrise is actually adding 4 brand new high converting templates every single week, guys. So don't worry about this. And all these 26 templates are templates which is tested by Colin Dice and his team himself. I know this for sure because I'm also a part of their team, guys. So yeah, basically it has been tested, and all these particular templates cater for different reasons. For example, this is for quiz, sweepstakes. This is for spinners, sweepstakes as well. This is for Nutra. You can actually see your games, Facebook compliant, adult offer, casino spin, Quizlander, Facebook compliant. All these kind of different particular reasons, guys. So we're gonna use a Facebook compliant form. This one, I like this one over here. So it's for sweepstakes, insurance, and finance. So we're gonna hit create landing page. So once you hit create landing page, they will ask you to name your landing page. So if you don't know how to name your landing page, it's very easy, guys. Just go to your offer page. Just see what's the title of the domain. That's woodworking, right? So that's going to be your landing page. So that's woodworking. Maybe I did this before, so I'm just gonna do that's woodworking 2. Okay, so I'm gonna hit save. So once you hit save, right, you will actually been led to this particular screen where you can actually go ahead and build your landing page. So let me just grab a cup of Pepsi before I continue. One sec, guys. Talking very fast makes me like my throat gets dry very fast. Okay, let's continue, shall we? So this is how it looks like, and now you're gonna actually edit the whole landing page. It's very simple to actually use Landrise to edit your landing page, guys. So let's say you want to copy this thing. All you gotta do is just hit the brown button and then rename the whole title, and then the thing has been copied. So if you want to move them, just hit the purple button, just scroll it down up here and there and move it. And if you want to use edit something, you want to just use the pencil button and just you can edit, You can change the color, for example. Oops, let's change the color. You can change the color, for example. You can make it bold, italic, underlined, and all this kind of stuff, guys. So if you don't want it, just hit the rubbish bin and it has been cancelled. So it's pretty easy to actually how to edit a template within the Landrise, guys. So now we're gonna edit our title. So to do this, we're gonna go to affiliate pages of that particular offer page again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the email swipe section. Always go to the email swipe section, because this is where all the good stuffs will be there. So you can actually open the email template, and you can actually see all the nice templates available, guys. So things like this is good. 16 grab get instant access to 16,000 plans here. So this is something that you can actually use. So you can actually do something like this, get instant access to 16,000 plans inside. So we're gonna do a little bit of articles, a little bit, but we want to take a good point, something copy this, gonna do this, gonna do this. Wow, looks awesome, doesn't it? Doesn't it look awesome? We should literally just copy the image as well. So once you have done that, now this is actually a word, right? So you want to actually link it. You now they actually linked as well, but we want it to be our link. We want it to be our affiliate link. So it's very easy to do that. Make sure you get your affiliate link first. So to get your affiliate link from Clickbank, it's very easy. All you got to do is go to the offer, hit promote button. There will be a pop-up coming up like this, hit generate hop link, and that's it, guys. That's your affiliate link. So you're gonna copy this particular affiliate link, right? And then you're gonna go over here, you're gonna highlight this whole thing over here, you're gonna embed this, and then you're gonna paste it. That's it. Paste it and do the same thing for this one. Do the same thing for this one, save it. That's it. It's so simple to actually embed the link. And then with the title, for example, you can actually change the title. I usually, whenever I write a title, I make sure the first letter is always a big letter here. So we're gonna do plans inside. Okay, so it's something like this. So everything is going to be very cool here. Okay, now we're going to edit images, guys. So it's very simple to edit images. When you hit the pencil button to edit images, keep in mind that every single image in Landrise, when you want to edit them, there would be a particular recommended size. So this is actually the recommended size of that particular image. But what I would highly suggest you to do is, before you get that particular size itself, try to upload your image in the original site that you actually downloaded, and then try to see whether the image is good or not. If it's not good, then you can actually resize, but most of the time it will be actually fit better than you even think of. So let's say, for example, let's go Google and find for that's wood working. So let's go for this one, that's woodworking. We got images, we can find something nice. So let's say this is actually a blurred picture. Not nice. Blur, very blur. I don't know why it's blur. If it's not blur, it's nice. Uh, this is actually nice. So for example, let's just say we save this one. Let's just say we save this one as an image. Then we just do save this, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back Landrise. We're gonna select this image, and we're gonna upload this particular image that we saved. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait, and we're gonna take a look at how it looks. So you can actually see, right, it looks pretty neat, right? You don't need to actually resize it. It actually looks pretty neat the way it is. So if you feel like you want to resize it, it's very easy, guys. All you gotta do is go to canva.com. If you don't know about Canva, Canva is a software created for people without any designing background to literally design anything, guys. So it's very simple. Once you're in Canva, go to create a design, choose custom dimension, and just key in the dimension here. For example, 360910, right? So 3609,190. So just hit create design, and then this would be your template. So all you got to do is just go upload here. gonna upload the image. Just gonna show you guys some samples, and then you're gonna just drag this, and then you're gonna resize it accordingly. That's all you're gonna do. It's all easy peasy to use, guys. So I'm pretty satisfied with this one, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Just make sure you hit the save button. So the next one would be the question. So when you're running an Facebook offer, right, there's a high suggestion for you to actually have a landing page, because most probably if you don't have a landing page and you're leading them straight away to an affiliate page, what will happen is your Facebook ads will get banned for sure. So we need a landing page, and what we actually ask in this landing page is we need it to have few questions, basically 4 questions. So how do we actually arrange this question? Usually this is my method, but it totally depends on your techniques, but this is usually my method. The first second question would usually be a filtration and a curiosity question. Filter where they are from, and then make them curious, make them feel curious. So the third thing is that you make them feel guilty. That's the third question's job. And the fourth question's job is to lock the deal. So first question, filter. Second question, filter and make them curious. Third question, make them feel guilty. Fourth question, lock them with a deal. So let's do this concept samely here, guys. So question number one. Do you know anyone who works for an energy company? So you want to filter them right now, right? So the first question is, do you know anyone who works for a who work who do you know do you or anyone you know have have interest in woodworking? So filtering, as well as we are also giving a curiosity. Mostly this question is for curiosity. Do you or anyone you know have interest in woodworking? So it's just binary answers, guys. Yes, no, or not sure. Simple as that. So the second question would be, do you know anyone who works for it's actually different, guys. They actually make it like this, but we're gonna make it the second question, we're gonna make it a filtration question. So basically a filtration is where we're going to filter them from a country. So when you're looking at targeting a Facebook ads, you're not going to target it global, right? You can actually target it global, but I think it will be a waste of time. So usually we will target a specific country. And if you take a look at this one over here, the demographic ad, you can actually see it works a lot in United States, like 2-star, 2-star from United States. More than 80% of sales comes from United States. So you're gonna use United States. So when you're gonna use United States, you're gonna filter this particular landing page for United States. So what we're gonna do is question 3 is, which country do you reside in? Simple as that. So the first answer would always be the correct answer, United States. So the second answer, third answer can be anything, Canada, Europe, anywhere else, Egypt, Asia. So totally depends on you. So first question, curiosity. Second question, filtration. Third question would be, how do you currently get your electricity, guys? So how much we want to make them feel guilty. So the next question would be, this is what I am thinking in my head. So, oops, what happened? Okay. How much do you charge for, sorry, how much do you spend for furniture every month? Less than $100. Let's say every year, makes sense more. Every year, $100 to $1,000, $1,000 to $5,000, more than $5,000. So can you see what this question is doing? Like I told you, we want to make them feel a little bit guilty, right? So the question 3, So we are talking about woodworking, and then we're gonna talk about how much do you actually spend on your furniture. How much do you spend for furniture every single year? Then when you actually look at this question, the feeling that you will get is a, am I spending that much? Actually, how much did I spend? I'm spending like $100. I'm spending like $1,000. You know, it's so much I'm actually spending, and that's the exact reason how we want it to be. We want to create curiosity, guys, and this how we did it. And the final question is, we're gonna lock this deal. So how experienced are you with DIY, do it yourself? So this question is good. I think this one we're not going to change. How experienced are you with DIY, doing yourself woodworking? I've never performed, blah blah blah. It's just locking the deal, guys. So this is how I usually drive my 4 questions. It totally depends on you how you want to drive your 4 questions, guys. So basically my strategy, like I told you, let me just repeat it finally. First, second question should be curiosity and filtration, either both, you can switch them. Third question should always be guilty question. You're gonna make them feel very guilty. And then the fourth question, you're gonna lock the deal out of them. So that's how we do it. So I make sure I hit the save button, and then okay, when you scroll down, next one is the copyright section. So you're gonna change this into 2020. All right. So the terms, condition, the disclaimer, the contact, the privacy. If you're running a native ads push ad, I would actually say that just go ahead and delete this. It's not important. But if you're running a Facebook ads, a Insta ads, a Google ads, this is something which is highly necessary. So it's very easy to do this, guys. Just go to a website. You do have a domain, right? Go to a website, create a particular page, same template, same page, guys. No need to create a lot of pages. Create the same page, context, terms and condition, disclaimer, everything in a single page, guys. So it's very easy for you to actually manage. And then all you got to do is just paste the link over here. Just paste the link over here, copy paste the link, and hit save, guys. So it's very crucial to have this when you're running a Facebook ads. Make sure you do that, guys. So if you don't know how to find these templates, it's actually available in Dice University forum, guys. So if you can actually get access to Dice University forum, if you're watching this in YouTube, it's in the link below. So you can actually go ahead and grab this particular thing, the templates all in Dice University forum, guys. So that's it. So for now, we're going to leave it blank because we don't have anything to do with here. And the final one is, this is a part of Facebook website, blah blah blah. This is for, make sure if you have this one, most probably your account, well, your ads will get approved very much fast. So you're actually letting Facebook get out of the way. So you're telling people that it's not Facebook, it's an advertisement, guys. So this is something which is very important, and since this template is made for Facebook, and that's why it's all there ready. So basically that's it, guys. That's it. You have successfully created a landing page. Final touch, let's just do a background change, guys. So let's make it a little bit blue, maybe, I don't know. Totally depends on how you want. Pop-up message color. Wow, nice. Looks pretty nice, right? Everything, I think this is good enough. This is good enough. I'm gonna hit save. Maybe the words, this colors and everything need to change a little bit. So let's change it into, oh my god, can't see anything. Can't see anything as well. Oops. Wow, it's nice. Never did a purple thing before. That's nice. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat, guys. That's pretty neat. You can change this one if you want to into purple as well. Yeah, looks pretty neat. Wow, I like this. I like this. So hit save, guys. So once you have created all that, the final thing for you to actually do is go to the gear icon here. Make sure your page title is correct. Like I always tell you, right? When your page title, if you don't know how to do it, just go to your offer page, see the domain, that is going to be your page title, guys. So here's where you're going to insert the header code. We're not going to insert, and here's the most important and crucial part where we are going to actually go to our affiliate link, copy our affiliate link, and we're gonna paste it here. This is very important to do this. I'm just gonna see whether I'm recording still or not. I always have to make sure this, guys. I don't want to go ahead and re-record everything back. So we're gonna hit save button, and then once you have did save button, hit the publish button, choose the domain that you have already set up with Landrise, because most probably you're only going to have one domain, you're not going to be able to choose. But if you have a lot of domains, just choose one domain and hit publish, guys. So when you hit publish, nothing will happen. I'm just joking, guys. It has been successfully exported to Amazon S3, guys. So what you can actually do is you can go to your Amazon S3 bucket. You can actually go to S3. Let me just show you guys. So once you are in Amazon S3, you can actually go to your bucket, which we actually uploaded. My God. And then we can actually check whether it's there or not. Should be here. That's woodworking too. So you can actually see, and you can actually see when it was actually uploaded and everything, the time and everything, guys. So this is how we actually roll. This is how we actually do it. So that's it, guys. Step 2 done, guys. Let me just take a drink, guys. So I'm sorry. So yep. So you can actually use Landrise to build your landing page builder. There's actually a free 14 days trial for Landrise available. If you're watching this in YouTube, it's in the description of this video. And also, before I go to the third step, let me just tell you that there is actually a free 45 days native ads course available exclusively for Dice University for a member. So if you're a Dice University for a member, you can actually go ahead and grab that free 45 days native ads course. If you're not, then all you gotta do is just register into Dice University Forum today and then grab your 45 days free native ads course today itself. So step 2 done, guys. Step 3, creating our landing page, tracking system. So with this one, they're actually going to use Volume. You can actually use any tracking software that you want, Paynom, Raytrack, or whatever that suits you guys. But when you are actually you are actually seeing our videos, right? Mostly we'll be doing our tracking with Volume because we're very comfortable with Volume, and all our courses and everything will be in Volume. And you can actually go ahead and Google Volume's reputation for yourself. I'm not going to teach anything about their reputation. They have pretty much very high, great, awesome reputations themselves, guys. So no, not a worry here. So once you have done that, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to add an affiliate network and traffic source. So this is not something that you need to do regularly. You only need to do this once. So like for example, Clickbank, right? Affiliate network, when you go to our affiliate network, Clickbank is already there. So I no need to actually add Clickbank anymore. Clickbank is already there. But if you want to add, it's pretty simple. Just hit new affiliate network. All the templates would be appearing here. All you got to do is just click on it, hit next, and hit save. That's how simple it is. Same goes to traffic source. You only have to create this one time. So we have actually created Facebook traffic ads already, so we're not going to create it. But if you want to create it, just go new traffic source, scroll down, Facebook, hit next, hit save. Simple as that. So once you have done that, now we can actually move to the real flow. So the real flow is how we actually build our campaign. What is our flow? First, we went to Clickbank, choose our offer. Second, we went to Landrise, build our landing page. Finally, we'll be going to Facebook to create our ads, right? So you're gonna do the same thing, guys. First, you're gonna do offer, then you're gonna do lander, then you're gonna do campaign. So it's very easy to do it, guys. Just follow me step by step, and you will be good. So excuse me, guys. I'm sorry, my bad. Pepsi at the middle of the night. Now it's actually 1 a.m. here. So, yep. I wanted to do this live at a time very convenient for you guys so that you guys would be able to watch it as well. Because I always do it early in the morning. Then I said, hey, I need more people to actually watch it. That's why. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. So in the offer section, you gotta go ahead and click the offer section. You gotta hit new offers, and then you gotta choose a workspace, public, affiliate network. It's gonna be Clickbank. Oops. Clickbank. Country, it's going to be United States, guys. We're gonna target United States. So it's going to be that's woodworking 2. Okay, so the offer URL is where you're going to go back to your affiliate link, gonna copy our affiliate link, gonna paste it here, and then you're gonna do and symbol, and then you're gonna copy this one, this token over here, beautiful token here, and you're gonna copy paste here. You can actually see the parameters, none of them are active, right? But if you paste this one here, this one is already active, which means anything that's happening in this particular page, your affiliate page, would be tracked. So all you gotta do is just hit save, and that's it. You're done with offers. So the second step is creating a lander. Might be a little bit complicated, but just follow my steps and you'll be good. So go workspace, public, country, United States, name that's wood working to lander. This is where you need to pay close attention. So when you're putting a lander URL, always start with https double dot and slash slash. This is something which never change, guys, because when you're actually creating a domain with landerized support, right, like I showed you just now, you'll actually create a free SSL certificate for yourself. And when you have an SSL certificate, it's actually HTTPS. That's what differentiate between an SSL certificate and a non-SSL certificate, guys. So sorry guys, once you have done that, then you can actually go to your domain, your S3, and copy your domain. So we're gonna paste our domain here. Make sure when you copy this one, there's no any slash or anything like that, dash or anything, and put .com. Now you're gonna do slash, and now you're gonna go to the folder of this particular landing page, which is this one, and then we're gonna copy this and paste this. So this one can either have a dash or not, totally depends on you. And finally, you're gonna slash again and index.html. Okay, this one, the beginning and the end never change. The only thing that change is your domain and your folder name. That's it. These two remains the same. This is because when you go to your folder, you can actually see that your landing page is in the index.html format, and that's what we want the volume to know. So once you have done all that, hit save, guys. Simple as that. Make sure you follow everything step by step. And the final step is to create a campaign. It's very easy to create a campaign. Go create campaign, hit new campaign, advanced. We are not going to do any simple thing, so we're going to do advanced. So we're going to go workspace, we're going to do private, put into traffic source, Facebook testing 1 2 3. So country, it's going to be United States. Name of the offer is going to be tax wood working too. Okay, so when it comes to the cost model, right, for some particular traffic source, it will already been showing you an auto tracker, whether it's CPI or CPC, it will be auto, but most of the time it will be non-track. So I will actually leave it at non-track, but if you want to change it manually, you can change the CPC manually, change the CPA manually, totally, you can do it. Don't worry about that. So once you have done that, hit the next. Oh, this might be look a lot of work, right? But don't worry, you're only going to change whatever that has to redirect in its name to double meta refresh. So remember, redirect to double meta, redirect to double meta, redirect to double meta. Simple as that. So is there redirect? No. Default redirect mode, change into double meta. Redirect no, redirect no, redirect no, redirect no, redirect no, redirect mode, change into double meta refresh, redirect, redirect no. Simple as that. That's the only thing that you need to do. Just change this to default redirect mode and redirect mode. And then we're gonna name our path. So we're gonna copy this one. So we're gonna name here our path, and then gonna select lander. It's gonna be text woodworking 2. And then it's going to be text woodworking 2 as well. And then all you gotta do is just hit the save button, guys, and ta-da, you have successfully created a campaign tracker, guys. So this is your campaign URL tracker. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead to our Facebook and start creating some ad campaigns. So let's do that, shall we? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to go to your Facebook, log in into your Facebook, and then go to business.facebook.ads. It should be something like this, business.facebook.com, things like this. So once you have done that, log in into everything. So the first thing that you need to do here is go to the events manager, and make sure you add your pixel. It's very, very important. Make sure you go ahead here, then you go to, where is that pixel? That's weird. It should be here. One sec, guys. It should be here. Surprising. So yep. Yep, it's here in the data source, guys. So you can actually go to the pixel and make sure you add a pixel. It's very important for you to actually add a pixel, and then you can assign a person in charge of that pixel. Make sure you do this. It's very, very, very crucial. So once you have done that, then you can actually start creating ads. So go to Ads Manager and start hitting a new ad, create a new ad, create an ad. So once you create an ad, so the first thing that will come up is, I'm going to start again. So first thing is that going to come up is you need to choose your traffic. So when you're doing something like an affiliate page, like I told you, Facebook will not allow you to place your affiliate link straight away. So we're going to do landing page, right? So whenever it's landing page, is going to be traffic. So once you're that, you're going to name a campaign's name. It's going to be text woodworking too. Okay, this is a campaign budget optimization. Last time when we are doing ads, CBO, it's not that. Now CBO is that. It's pretty simple, guys. Last time, if you have triple ad sets, you're gonna pay triple for the ad sets. You're gonna pay for each ad sets. But when it comes to campaign budget optimization, everything is on campaign level. So you can have like 50 ad sets, but still if your campaign budget is 300 ringgit, it's only going to spend 300 ringgit. It's that awesome, guys. So once you have done that, let's just 200 for example. Let's do that. And then first time you're doing an ad, you need to set up an ad account, choose a country, choose a currency, choose a time zone, hit continue. And then now you can actually start creating the ad set. So this is where we're going to go to Facebook again, Facebook, and then we're going to create an ad set similar to this. And you, what I would highly suggest you to do is usually do two types of ad set. One is a interest, one is broad. This is how I will always test it and collect data. So for interest, we have all this interest, and then for broad, we have without interest, guys. So you can actually do two ad sets. So let's do this one first. So 35 to 65. So it's going to be US 35 to 65 US interest. So it's, if it's broad, it's pretty easy, guys. So I'm showing you interest. So traffic, website, dynamic, creative, no offer, no. So audience is where you, if you have a lookalike audience, a person that you already run this ads before, then you can actually put a lookalike audience here. If you don't have, then go to the next one. Location change into United States of America. So Malaysia, we're gonna cancel. Age, we're gonna edit it into 35 as they mentioned. Genders, it's going to be male, 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 male. It's going to be male only. So demographic targeting. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just simply copy everything that they say here and then paste it here. That's why we need the interest targeting kind of stuff, guys. So that's it. Once you paste it, everything would come here, and then there will be more suggestion that you can actually use as well. Survival skill, wood crafting, and all this kind of stuff. So totally depends on you. So if you don't want any interest, like I told you, you need to create two ad set, right? One with interest, one more is broad, right? So you don't want, if you want a broad ad set, all you got to do is just leave this column empty. The detail targeting, leave them empty, and it will be a broad kind of stuff. So okay, placement. So we are not going to do automatic placement, we're going to do manual placement, because we know from this particular affiliate page that which particular thing is actually working. So they ask us to start with newsfeed and mobile targeting alone. Don't do Instagram ads and all this kind of stuff first. So let's do this first. So let's do Facebook only, and then we're gonna do only newsfeed, no marketplace, no video face and everything. So done, no stories, no in stream, no search, no in article. So it's only gonna be Facebook news feed. So once you have done that, right, is the mobile or not? That's funny. It should be coming here, right? Oh my god, sorry, my bad for this one. I'm pretty sure it should be coming around here somewhere. Just do this, guys. So let me just check it. Am I daydreaming or something like that? Okay, guys. So once you have done that, make sure when you scroll down, it should be in the ad section, guys, not here. My God. So once you've done that, make sure it's on landing page view. So once you have it landing page view, you can actually schedule your campaign, all this kind of stuff. So hit continue. So once you hit continue, now you're gonna create an ad. It's pretty simple to create an ad. So first name your ad. So it's gonna be US. That's woodworking two first one. Okay, can do something like that. And then this is very important. Make sure whenever you're running Facebook ads, make sure to create a page in advance before you run the ad. And this particular page should be almost similar to your particular uh niche or products. Like for example, now we are running Tats Woodworking, right? Kelly Crafty, it's something which is related, because you can actually see this particular page later on in the ads. It will be here. So you need to make sure it's something related, guys. So make sure you do that. Create a page first. Don't for example, I have like e-fleet market, for example. This is a vegetarian shop. I cannot actually put e-fleet market for Ted's woodworking, right? It does not make sense. So things like that. So make sure you do that. So once you have done that, Instagram placement, no, we are not going to do this. So yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create an ad. So you can either choose it to be carousel, collection, or slide, or one video. I would highly suggest you to go to one single image or video, because carousel and collection, it will be more if you're running an e-commerce store. But if you're an affiliate marketer, then mostly that, guys. So okay, once you have done that, now we're gonna add a medium. So with Facebook mobile feed, if you don't know the size of Facebook mobile news feed, all you gotta do is just go Canva, hit Facebook news feed. Okay, there it will actually show you what is the Facebook news feed ads. So you can actually use this to build your ad. So where you're gonna find an image, it's pretty simple. uh let's check out a nice templates if they have nice one or not that we can actually use first. This one looks pretty neat, right? So we're gonna, oops, this image is, we can't use these images. So sad. So we're just gonna have a normal one here. So we're gonna do something like this. Then we're gonna do, mm, let's say we're going to take an image from here. With Facebook, when you're doing native ads, I always say, right, when you're doing native ads, let's say images first. When you're doing native ads, right, I always say in the picture, do not put any words, right? But with Facebook, it should have a word. It should have. So it's very important to have it. So it's not nice anything here. So we're going to go back, text woodworking. We're going to go choose something like this, which is nice, and they already got something written here that's woodworking. And we're gonna generate here. We're gonna go add image. Sorry, we're gonna go Canva first, right? So we're gonna go this one cancel. So you're gonna click Canva first, then we're gonna do upload. We're gonna upload these images. That's woodworking here. So we're gonna put it here nicely. We're gonna edit it nicely, just nicely done. So we're gonna do images, we're gonna go around, and then we're gonna put some nice text here, both here and there. So uh make your own furniture. Make it a little bit smaller. Nice. Nicely done. Make your own furniture. Make your own furniture while still while still earning money with Facebook, right? Make sure you know what words to use. Certain words are like very sensitive with Facebook. Like maybe earning money itself, it's very sensitive with Facebook. But make sure you keep that in mind when you're doing Facebook ads. So I'm just going to download this. This is like a sample that I'm going to show you. So once you download this, we're gonna go to image. We're gonna add image. We're gonna start uploading image. We're gonna go downloads. Gonna do this one. Gonna see how it looks. Gonna look pretty neat, guys. So yep, it's gonna be looking pretty neat. Wow, look at that. Look at that, how it looks. Both desktop feed and news feed, it looks pretty awesome. And this is what we want, guys. This kind of ads is what you're gonna make, and you can actually make this kind of ads like that with Canva, guys. So now we're gonna do our primary text here. So primary text is we're gonna do something from the ad itself. So it's gonna be really nice. So let's check out the ads if there anything we can actually use for Facebook. I just saw something for Facebook ads, guys. So okay, okay. It complete Facebook guide. Let's just check out this one, right? I thought I saw something with the words that you can actually use. Lead page, is it? Is it lead page? Let me just check out this one. Take your time to do all these, guys, because your Facebook ads is going to be your particular everything, right? Nonsense. This is not what I wanted. Yeah, I thought I saw something for the Facebook ads, let me just see it here. Facebook ads. Is there anything here that we can actually use? Let's check out this one. This is the one, guys. So okay, there's nothing we can use. Supposedly we can actually use something here. I just saw it, man. It's really sad. Never mind. They just take a email swipe and use it, guys. You can still use good email swipes, guys. So, yep, we can actually use good email swipes. So I guess ready? So we're gonna do some nice email template. Um, I think right. We need something much more catchy than that. We need something very nice. Catchy, catchy. We need catchy, baby. Catchy. Give me something catchy. Give me something nice and catchy. Uh, that's sad. I don't like this anymore. Okay, this one looks nice. It might be too late. It might be too late. Open now. This is like very curiosity, right? I think this might work very well. So we need some nice images as well. So we're gonna do not immediately. Short and sweet ads, guys. When you're doing ads, right, it's totally depending on your creatives, how you want it to be. Totally depending on you. So basically just do whatever that you guys want. So this one, the primary text is what is going to be exactly here, and then your headline is going to be here, your display URL is going to be here, description is going to be here. So this is how it's going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a headline is something which is like I saw another one another one here. Price is going up in 49, 24 hours. Something like this, something which is cool. Okay, so we're gonna change this one, learn more. So we're gonna do shop now, or we're gonna do something like learn more. Learn more is good. Okay, learn more is good. So description here is what we're gonna do is this is I think the headline is good. You can actually put a very nice description based on your headline. Okay, you can do this, but I don't usually put descriptions. I don't usually put description, but it totally depends on you whether you want to put a description or not. It won't be shoot here as well, so there is no point of you actually putting a description. So uh and make sure that you put a display URL. That's very important. So display URL, what I will usually do is I'll put an offer page and I'll just copy paste my offer page here. This one is going to be my display URL. This is how I usually do it. So I'm just going to paste display link so you can actually see your display URL here. So this ad looks pretty neat already, right? That's about it, guys. That's about it. Finally, what you will do is, what's your error? Oh, this is your error. So finally, what you will do is you will go to your volume, you'll copy the direct URL, or you can actually click this one, clicking URL, click URL as well. Based on what you want, then you can actually go ahead and paste it in your website URL, guys. So when you paste it in a website URL, that's it. That's much of done, guys. Then you have actually completed your particular landing page and your particular Facebook ads. So if you actually keep doing this is how you actually make a Facebook ads using Clickbank. Consistently, you keep doing this, and you will actually make a lot of money, guys. Very, very fast. Trust me, Facebook ads is the one of the fastest way for you to actually make money. So you can actually make money very, very fast using Facebook ads and Clickbank, guys. So make sure you do that. It's very simple, very easy to use. Hope this video was beneficial for you. Hope you enjoyed my life. Hope I was going on the right direction with the watch party and everything. So that's about it for me, guys. I didn't want to paste it here because sometimes, right, I don't understand. Facebook just automatically save this one as a draft and they send it, and then these ads start running and they start minusing money from my account. That's why I didn't want to do this, guys. So make sure, guys, this is your chance. There's actually a free 45 days free native ads course available exclusively for Dice University Forum members. So if you're a Dice University Forum members, please apply it now. If you're not, then go ahead and apply to Dice University Forum. If you are watching this in YouTube, it should be somewhere in the description below. And also there's a free 14 days free Landrise trial that you can actually go ahead and use as well. So make sure you optimize all these free resources that you have. It's available at your hand, guys. So that's about it, guys. If you're watching this in YouTube, please hit the rate button to subscribe to our channel to support. Please hit the like button for this video as well as the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and so that we can keep creating good content for you all the time. So I'll be seeing you the next one. Till then, tata, bye bye. Let me just go out of live right now. If you have any questions, do leave it, guys. I will answer it in a comment later on. So bye bye, guys.